miles per hour and as slow as 100 miles per hour. Many of the maneuvers seen before you today will demonstrate the aircraft's capabilities in the tactical arena and are employed every day during both training and combat flights. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the left, where you will now hear the Super Hornet's GEF 414 turbofan engines spooling up to their maximum power. Rob Stymus, call sign Bonesaw, will release the brakes, allowing the engine's 42,000 pounds of thrust to accelerate the aircraft to its takeoff speed of 120 miles per hour. On takeoff, the air crew will then pitch up 40 degrees and perform a dirty roll while retracting the landing gear and continue over the top with a 1/2 Cuban 8. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from VFA 106 at Naval Air Station Oceana, Virginia, the A-18 Super Hornet. They're on the roll, ladies and gentlemen. 42,000 pounds of thrust and 40,000 pounds of airplane. Watch for the dirty roll on takeoff. On that axis. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the flat pirouette. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's go live to the cockpit and say hello to the guys. Hello, Rooney. Approaching the speed of sound, here comes the Navy's A-18 Super Hornet from VFA 106 at Naval Air Station Oceana at Virginia Beach, Virginia. Take a look. The sound will not reach us till the airplane is just about show center. Call the mock. And what's that going to allow you to do?
Go end over end.
All right, let's watch as they reposition. Reaching show center at 350 miles per hour. They'll pull the aircraft into the vertical, climb rapidly. Climb. Watch how the aircraft swaps ends. Now coming up for the square loop. Let's watch him. All right, guys, bring him in. Okay, guys, how high are you right now?
4,500 feet right there, Rob.
4,500 feet and a quick pull down. Now, this has got to be a little disconcerting when the ground's getting real big, real fast.
Yeah, trust it up on us. And listen to how quiet the F414 engines by GE can be. The inverted whisper pass. Very nice, guys. That was very nice. You're good neighbors. Well, we try to do that, Rob.
All right, what's coming up next, Rooney?
We're sitting at the high alpha pass.
Got it. The high alpha pass means high angle of attack. The number of degrees that the nose is pulled up above the horizon or below the horizon. In this case, high alpha, pulling the nose up some 28 degrees, maybe even more above the horizon and slowing the aircraft down to a very slow speed. Okay, Rooney, call the alpha, call the speeds for us. We're listening.
Well, we're currently building past 15 alpha, targeting about 25 to 20 alpha. Our ground speed is slowing down to about 115 knots.
115 knots, that's about 128 miles an hour.
And right there is 25 alpha. 105 knots.
Under 115 miles an hour. in the middle of some G's. All right, now watch. This is what they do when they come back into the carrier. They'll do a sharp 90-degree bank, pull the stick back into the lap, and get into a decelerating 360-degree turn. To 55 seconds. They come in fast because they don't want to have the carrier fleet be vulnerable when they are operating always into the wind and are most vulnerable during that time. Approaching the carrier, they will get to about 3/4 of a mile, and we're going to be calling now, as I would be, pretend to be the landing signal officer as they would be approaching the deck of the carrier.
What about 3-pointed?
Okay, I was just going to call that. On and on, call the ball, 3/4 mile.
234, ball, 3-pointed.
Roger, ball. Now, preparing to land at a descent rate of some 600 to 700 feet per minute. They don't do so much of a landing as they do a controlled crash. And whether or not the tail hook catches one of the 4 wires stretched across the deck, the pilot will shove the throttles forward in case there is a bolter to give that aircraft enough power to go around. And there they go. Bolter, bolter, bolter. Says get your cameras ready. They're going to swing it back around, do a sharp bank around, and you'll be able to look right down in the cockpit at the crew of the FA-18 Super Hornet, Lieutenant Rob Bonesaw Stymus and Lieutenant Jake Rooney. Copy that, fellas. Very good. It takes many dedicated, talented folks to keep these airplanes flying and maintained. The maintainers for today's aircraft are AM-1 Travis Williams from Columbus, Ohio, and AM-E1 Shane Murray from Knoxville, Tennessee. Here comes the carrier break one more time. The Super Hornet that you see here today is one that's actually used to train pilots and weapons systems officers at Strike Fighter Squadron 106, based in beautiful Virginia Beach, Virginia, at Naval Air Station Oceana. Bonesaw and Rooney currently spend most of their time teaching new pilots and weapons systems officers how to employ the Super Hornet. Currently, there are 15 operational Super Hornet squadrons in the Navy, and the aircraft has served in Afghanistan and Iraq. On behalf of the United States Navy, I thank you for allowing Bonesaw and Rooney to demonstrate the FA-18 Super Hornet here at Pensacola today. We also want to give a shout out to Lieutenant Tim Atoll Walsh, who is also with the demo team, and his parents are in town, and also the guy who flew in the spare jet
And that's Craig Olson, former Blue Angel, call sign Merlin. He brought it in from VFA 106 as well. As they come by, you can give them a